What up, Mess Hall Gang? It's your boy Mess Hall in the house, in the place to be. Holla at your boy. On this show, I got 10 things that have sold in the last week. Now, yes, sales have been a little slow, but I've been doing alright. You know. But I wanted to pluck these 10 things out of the what sold equation, because I got kind of a story behind each one. And you know your boy can't do 20 what sold items because we'll be here for an hour and a half. Because I talk too much. And I'm talking too much right now. So let's get this thing rolling, baby. Let's get it rolling. Alright, so the first 3 items on this list are kind of cool because I did a video a week ago talking about what to do when there's so many resellers in your area. I bump into other resellers all the time when I'm out there digging, and I did a video about it, and I found some stuff after resellers had gone through. I bumped into a couple of them. I talked to a couple of them. Caught some of them slipping. They got caught slipping. And the 3 things we're going to start with are 3 of the items that I featured in that video a week ago. So these things only took a week to sell. And it just goes to show, it proves my point, because I know what I'm talking about, that you can still find goodies even after the resellers have gone through. So we'll start off with this Drake vest. I featured it in the video. I'll put a link to that video up above if I can figure out how to do it, because, you know, we're learning. But this Drake video, not to be confused with Drake. I want this thing forever, man, or with the song, whatever songs he has. So this hunting vest sold for $57. I claimed in the video that it would probably worth about $45. So it was in the neighborhood. $57 for this vest. Great sale. The second item that sold were those triple black beautiful Air Maxes that a shoe reseller didn't recognize. I snatched them from behind his back when he wasn't looking because he broke that cardinal rule. He was checking comps right there with the shoe in his hand instead of just putting everything in your cart, finding a dusty couch to sit on, and checking the comps there. So I was able to snatch these from behind his back when he wasn't looking. Off the shelf. I didn't take it out of his cart. Come on, I got manners. And these sold for $68. So another great flip. And then the last thing that I took from the same shoe rack after he had left and I came back, I found these, what were they? Rocky hunting boots. Now these Rocky hunting boots, I only was able to get $45 out of them, but still, regardless, a great flip. I was hoping to get in the $50 to $60 range, but the inside of the boots were kind of a little more worn than I wanted them to be. So I did think about that when I priced them. But it took a week to sell all 3 of these things. I just did a video showing the haul of these 3 things a week ago, and they already sold, man. And I know what I'm doing. Next up are these Brooks running shoes. Now, these are Brooks Ghost 8s, man. And they sold for $40. These came out 5 years ago. That's 5 years of someone just getting it in on the roadways or the track or on the treadmill. 5 years of them just getting it in Stinky Foot's gym shoes, and they sold for $40. 5 years ago they came out. So Brooks hold their value, man. Always stress this all the time when I share a pair of Brooks running shoes that I found and sold. Look for Brooks, man. One of these was kind of a new trend find, didn't know they exist type items. These Teva snow boots. So I saw the Teva brand name on the side of the boot, and I thought, hey, Teva just made like hippie Jesus sandal type things, right? Because I've sold a couple pairs of those in the past. Well, here you go. Teva snow boots. Who knew? Not me. Did you? I picked up this Adidas fanny pack at the thrift store. It was $2. I really liked it because, for one, it had the Adidas logo, the, what do you call it? The fleur de lis, the whatever the thing is called, the trefoil Adidas symbol. It had it, nice big on the front of it. It had the all over print. It was in perfect condition. So I paid $2 for it. I sold it for $18. Not a huge flip. It was free shipping, but it was first class because the thing weighed like 5 ounces, I think. All right, if you haven't liked or subscribed to your boy by now, like this video or subscribe to my channel. I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. I mean, who would want to listen to this? Next on the list, we have My Little Pony, dude. Of course, My Little Pony's on my show. Now, I found 2 of these. These were fully completed Build-A-Bears. If you know Build-A-Bear, you might probably have one in your mall. It's where you go in there and you get like this droopy animal skin, and like you tell a story with it, and you kiss a heart, and you'd say, hey, you could put a voice on it and stuff it in there. Then the lady puts like that, looks like a big steel spike that would probably kill you in 2 seconds, and just fluffs it up full of stuffing. And then you can buy little hats and Converse it can wear and stuff like that. So big is very popular with the kids, man. So I found 2 of these, fully stuffed, completed, ready to rock. And I was carrying these around under each arm like I was at a carnival and just like, threw some darts at some balloons and won some stuff. So I'm carrying these big My Little Ponies around the thrift store. And just about every single person in there had something to say, because I'm a big dude. I'm 6'3", about 270. And I got 2 My Little Ponies just taking charge, I'm in charge around here. Looking like I own the place in the thrift store with some ponies, man. That's how we do it. But anyway, because sometimes I just don't get a cart. I'm lazy. I mean, it's all good. But anyway, so I paid $2.99 each for these. I sold both of them for $18 each. So my $6 investment turned into about $30 worth of profit. So good flip, man. Look for them Build-A-Bears on the bottom of their foots. You'll see it's got like the Build-A-Bear stamp on it. The tag will say Build-A-Bear. Some of them worth some money, man. So take a look at the stuffed animal section every now and again. I've sold a couple baseball gloves already early in February. So I'm guessing people ramping up, getting ready for spring, getting ready for t-ball and baseball practice and things like this. This is a Wilson baseball glove. Really nothing special. It's kind of like a standard Wilson baseball glove. It was $1.99 at the thrift store. So I scooped it up. I figured I'd get like 15 bucks out of it at least. Ended up selling it for $25. So just be on the lookout. Baseball bats, baseball gloves, baseball cleats. That season is rolling around, so people are going to start showing some interest in those kinds of items. And I want to end this show on these last 2 items because it's something that I've always preached. I preach and preach and preach. It's how I started my entire business. I started this whole thing on $60 that I made selling some of my son's old video games on Macari. I took that $60 and just kept building it and reinvesting it. Never once have I touched $1 of my paycheck from my job. Everything I've ever done has been through resale funds, just recycling it, investing everything back into the business. So we'll start off with this putter, man. So I'm a golfer, huge golf fan. I love it. Of course, ain't much golf going on right now because here in Tennessee, it's 17 degrees and snowing, and there's snow everywhere and ice on the road. So we ain't golfing in this weather unless you're a real gangster. But I bought myself a new putter this year. And I sold this one. Was my old putter. Now I bought this putter brand new for $60 in 2015. Now I know it was 2015 because I bought it and I never even got to use it because we deployed to Kuwait. I was in the military. We deployed. It sat wrapped in brand new plastic in my closet for a year. Never got to use it once till I got back. So I've been using this putter since 2016. 5 years, missing every putt, 3-4 putting on every green I get to. So I upgraded to a Cleveland putter because it's my brand, and decided, well, I got a new putter. Don't need this no more. So I'm going to sell it. And I sold it for $52 plus shipping. So something I bought 6 years ago for $60 sold for $52. I mean, can't beat that. And last on the list for this show is this Staple jacket. Now, Staple is a brand that I kind of like. I have a couple different items. I'm actually wearing one right now. This is a Staple zip-up hoodie. I also have the Staple Coca-Cola collab they did. I got the Coca-Cola jacket. I got the Pigeon hoodie that's got the bird shit on the shoulder. Everyone looks at me crazy when I wear that one. But I also had this jacket. Now, I bought this jacket in September of 2019. And I bought it on Mercari. I paid $24 for it. I wanted kind of a cool like bomber starter jacket style button-up jacket. I wore it a lot, that winter. I didn't wear it much since then, and I've since then, about a year and a half ago, accumulated a couple other pieces, a couple other jackets that I like more. So I decided I'm gonna sell this one, and it sold for $45. So again, I upgraded kind of my collection and sold off something I didn't really wear that much anymore. That's the thing, man. And if you don't know who Jeff Staple is, so Jeff Staple, of course, he's the guy who's the CEO of this brand. He created the Staple Dunk back in like 2005. Now, these were like the first time I heard of crazy hype around a shoe. Now, it was an SB Dunk, I believe. It had the little Staple pigeon on it. And here's a picture of what they're going for right now. If you wear a size 10, you can get them for 50 grand. That's how big these shoes are. It's it might have been the shoe that kind of started the whole sneaker hype beast craze. I mean, it launched in New York. There were kids that were camped out in February of 2005. So almost 16 years ago on the nose. Kids were intense. It's February in New York. Blizzard, freezing cold. The store opens up. Kids rush in. Fights break out. Cops are called. I mean, the SWAT team came in. There was this riot all over this shoe. So this shoe just has this lore behind it. And it kind of started like the whole thing, man. Now, I do remember back when I was growing up, the Jordan craze of the 90s. People were getting jacked for their Jordans. All kinds of craziness was going on because no one could afford Jordans back then. I mean, even back in the early 90s, late 80s, these shoes are going for $100 brand new. I never had to worry about getting jacked because your boy rocked the Pro Wings, man. I had them $15 all Mama Dukes can afford Pro Wings with the Velcro. No one's jacking me. Your boy's not getting jacked. Now, this guy over here with the crispy clean Jordan 4s might have a problem walking to school. So anyway, Staple, that's kind of a history behind why it's such a big deal. His brand isn't really that popular. I like it because he comes out with some crazy looking pieces. Like this one's got, all these different color blockings on it. So I'm a fan. I've always been a fan since the shoe dropped. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I rambled on a little bit, but I'm here for you, man. If you got some stuff, got some comments, hit me up on Instagram, mess_hall_shop. I'm always here for you, man. You're my peeps, baby. Until next time.